From way up on Crowley's Ridge in the northeast corner of Arkansas, it is Sylvan Hills basketball first round playoff matchup. The Bears, well, they're on the road, but it's a neutral site, so, they're on the road. Up on the campus of Greene County Tech in Paragould, they are taking on the candy-striped, panted Farmington Cardinals. Jay Burr, Steve Hinson with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, bringing you playoff time. It's March, so the madness has begun. And before we really get into this game, the madness has already begun up here in Paragould, as we have had some barn burners. Just recapping some of the boys and the girls action here. We actually just got done watching, who was it here? BB taking on Greenwood. So a mild upset there, as BB was the 3 seed, Greenwood the West 2 seed. They beat them 57-46. They will now take on the hosts of this thing, Greene County Tech. That'll be the tomorrow 7 o'clock game. So Greene County Tech taking on BB. This is on the girls' side of things. And then the only other 2 games so far that have been played, Valonia knocked off Van Buren 68-52, and then Farmington took Parkview to the woodshed 79-39. Over on the boys' side, Marion took down El Dorado 72-44. Benton does the same with West Memphis 78-50. Maumelle handled Russellville 97-67. Watch out. We were talking about it last week that Maumelle has got a heck of a draw on their side. I think the top half of this bracket is a lot stronger than maybe the bottom half. No disrespect to anybody, but as it stands. And then we've had our first huge upset, at least up here at Greene County Tech, as the Catholic High Rockets took down the 1 seed in Harrison 62-52. So, man, if you're the West right now, tough scene right now. Right now, out of these several games, the Farmington girls are kind of carrying the banner right now. Let me see here. Yeah, they've almost been shut out on the girls' side, minus Farmington. And so far, they've been shut out on the boys' side. Now, granted, they've only had 1 game go, so I guess, that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah,
but
that's their biggest game. I mean, that's the biggest team they had in here. It was one of the favorites on this side, on that side of the bracket.
Yeah.
And so to see Harrison go down, and to go down as handily as they did. They made a little run late, but Catholic absolutely dominated that game. And honestly, we got to say, big ups to our PCSSD schools as really it's been kind of dominant for our PCSSD schools. Of course, Maumelle last night takes care of business, and then Mills girls are taking care of business right now, I believe up 12 at last look.
Yeah.
And Robinson plays later tonight. The Mills boys had no problems in their first round matchup late last night. So PCSSD's done a great job already.
Absolutely.
All of our sister schools, and so looking forward to a Sylvan Hills win. And while it's been mostly chalk here in Greene County Tech, today has been the day of upsets. We got to see a 4 on the girls' side go down yesterday in Lakeside, but then Harrison one go down earlier, and now BB out of the Central upsets Greenwood mildly in a 3-2 win. Why not keep it going with a 3-2 win right here?
Hey, let's keep a good thing going here. Looking at the last 5 for both of these teams, for Farmington, 24-6 on the year, 11-3 in conference play. They are 3-2 in their last 5 with wins against Greenwood, Russellville, and Mountain Home, and then losses to Harrison and Van Buren. So again, they were the 2 out of the West, averaging 57.4 in that stretch, only allowing 46.2. Over on the other side, Sylvan Hills, also 3-2 in their last 5. Losses to Greenbrier, we saw that, but again, nothing really to play for in that one. Kind of let that one slip away, but a loss is a loss. And then also to Maumelle, a close loss there. But wins against Jacksonville, BB, and Catholic. Sylvan Hills scoring 62.6 a game in that stretch, allowing 50.8. But, you kind of have that one extreme game in BB where they won 80-32. So, again, take those numbers for what they're worth. Sylvan Hills has been kind of a scratch golfer, if you will. They don't tend to score a whole lot more than they allow, and they've been in a lot of nail-biters, which, in a situation like this, I know Jake has mentioned it in some of the past broadcasts, that Sylvan Hills knows how to get in gritty and grimy with some of these games, and it's paid dividends for them. You know, they grinded one out, albeit a loss against Greenbrier, but they grinded out a win against Little Rock Christian. They grinded one out against Maumelle, hung around in that one. You know, if it wasn't such a poor shooting beginning for them, they may have pulled that one off too. But, I've heard a lot of chatter just talking hoop that, Farmington should run away with this one, just looking at the record on paper. Again, 24-6, but we've already seen a couple upsets, and obviously in Harrison, a team that has beat this team twice. And I know me and Jake have been saying for the better part of half of conference play that ever since the Bears seemed to figure something out, they something clicked. We've been wanting them to play those teams for the second round of the home and home splits, and this has been a different team the second half of conference play up to now.
No, and 11 out of 14 wins, and we'll get to the starting five, and then I think that's what we're about to do. We've already had national anthem and all that good stuff today, so here we go. To Devontae West. For Darius Folks.
Oh, now Wise coming out with the Batman mask.
JJ Wise, I wonder how long he'll hold that mask on.
So Sylvan Hills rolls out their typical starting five, and I will comment here, the coaching staff over on the Farmington side, very dapper this evening. Very dapper, very different vibes from both these teams.
What would you expect from a team that comes out in pinstripes? You know they're going to have to,
well, if you come out in Hoosier candy stripes, you better be able to bring it. Now, I'll just be honest, I don't know a whole lot about this team. I know they can put up some points. But looking at their schedule in totality, maybe not the strongest schedule, and we've seen maybe the West, maybe not the strongest conference. Again, not to downplay anything, and again, we don't get out of Pulaski County a whole lot. So, you take that for what it's worth, but again, you've got, number 4, Maddox Teeter here, 6'7". Size has been an issue going against the Bears this year. And same thing with Ben Rockwell, 6'4". Number 34, Zach Miller, 6'3". So, they're going to have the size advantage on the other side. But if I had to say here, at least early on, I think Sylvan Hills might have the athletic advantage. But we're about to find out as we get you set here for tip-off. Sylvan Hills taking on Farmington here in the first round.
I want to say real quick, big thanks to Cornerstone Restoration for being our 3-point sponsor for the entirety of the trip here to Greene County Tech. So we win, they stay with us. We appreciate the folks at Cornerstone Restoration. You can find them online at crnstnres.com as well as on social media.
And Farmington will control the tip here as we are set in this game. Now, Sylvan Hills known to really put the clamps on early on. And we're going to get a foul on P.J. Davis. Barely 15 seconds into this thing. He maybe didn't have to foul there or go for the effort there, but as it stands, first personal on him.
Yeah, so this isn't your Lane Taylor, obviously led Farmington team. A stark difference from that team, but you're right, they want to shoot it. These teams really in the mold of very similar, except a little more size for Farmington. Living down the three-point line.
Yeah, we're going to have a travel. Yeah, I was thinking maybe they'd get him for the elbow hook, but just shuffling those feet. And again, I will be interested to see how Sylvan Hills combats that size. They've done it plenty. P.J. Davis, one of those guys. He might be one of the shorter dudes out there, but he played big. And we got a quick foul on Farmington here as well.
Well, at this point, size is no longer an excuse for Sylvan Hills. They've proven all season long that they can handle size. Again, 11 out of 14 wins. 2 of those losses to Maumelle. You can't be you may be unhappy about it, but you can't hate that much.
P.J. Davis gets the party started.
And then a loss to Greenbrier after you had things wrapped up with what you were doing in the postseason. So size is not going to be the problem here tonight.
Not at all. It'll be can they get hot from outside? Can they control the tempo? Now, Sylvan Hill's a team that they can get up and down a little bit, but I think that's going to be the issue for them right there as Ben Rockwell gets the easy two-hander there. PJ Davis. Oh, the first three. That's a cornerstone three from Tipton Road. Oh, that's going to be what gets them going here.
If they're hot from three, it's going to be a long night for Farmington. They can have all the dunks they want.
Yeah, I'll definitely trade threes for twos.
All night.
But you don't want to live and die by the three if you're Sylvan Hills. They do have a tendency to get caught into that. Silky shot there by Press Taylor, the freshman, 5'11 freshman. So if you're out there in the West and you've joined us here, that's a kid you're going to have to deal with for quite some time. Shot a little long by Darius Folks.
I'd rather see Darius just go ahead and try to take charge and drive that to the bucket.
Yeah, run the foul numbers up. That'll have to be something that they'll have to try to do as well, is maybe get some of those taller guys into a little foul trouble. And not only that, one thing we preach here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network is score when the clock ain't running. Oh, and that's a shot from Maddox Teeter. So, Sylvan Hill's going to have to defend the three a little bit, also get hot. That's also something, too. If they give up a few of those, then they tend to maybe force the issue from beyond the arc. Ooh. Oh, P.J. Davis takes it to the rack and gets it thrown.
They may need to spend some time restoring their three-point defense over a cornerstone restoration.
That's right.
J.J.
Wise, Darius Folks beyond the arc. Bang! A cornerstone restoration three. That's from Rich Top Drive.
I think MapQuest could also sponsor our three-pointers.
Just over on this network. That's kind of become our shtick over here.
I love it. You said something about Tipton Road earlier. I got to say a big thanks to Denny Tipton, Coach Tipton, and the folks as they're sponsoring our trip here as well.
Hot diggity.
So we thank
Coach
them.
T, he a real one. Oh, got away with some steps there, I think. But
we got away with a punch in the face.
Oh, and the three from Press Taylor. You got to guard the frosh. Right now, we got us a three-point contest here early on. Bears just have to settle down when they do give one up. P.J. Davis loses the ball there. Oh, that's trouble. Oh, J.J. Wise couldn't corral it. And Farmington will get a fresh shot clock. About halfway through the first quarter here. Farmington up 10-8.
I'd say the three-point sponsor was the right one to go for Cornerstone.
We've been trying to tell everybody all year. That's one you want to do. Great play by Darius Folks. Sylvan Hills got the hand. Oh, there it is. Oh, the drive. Woo. I was hoping for what you like to affectionately call the rack attack. But I'll take a nice fundamental layup, too.
That's right, especially when you make it look that pretty as well. Folks, is a lot of fun to watch, and that's the counter to your three-point shot. If you've got that drive to the bucket going, this Bears team's going to be a lot of trouble. We got a hook. Yep.
Oh, we got the hook there, so that's a foul on the freshman, Taylor. Only the second foul, though. Been a clean game so far, so you like to see that. We're going to have a wholesale change here for the Bears. Malachi Summons checking in for the first time, Ryan Parham, and then also Keenan Morris.
And I may get corrected, but I'm fairly almost certain that is Lane Taylor's little brother, Press Taylor.
Well, it makes sense.
I'm sure if I'm wrong, somebody will correct me.
Yeah, somebody will get in the chat. The chat's always dependable here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
I got it up. I'm ready for it.
Morris can't quite get it. Malachi Summons throws it up a little wildly, and Keenan Morris in there, and we're going to get a jump ball, and that'll stay with the Bears. As far as Farmington didn't try to get a timeout in, but I do think their head coach over here, Johnny Taylor, was trying to get one in. So
if you're Malachi Summons, just go straight back up and go up strong. Don't try to
or kick it back out. I mean, you were amongst the trees there. He's not known to be much of a finesse guy either. A lazy pass
that's not a
by
good
Parham.
idea.
Not a great idea there. So the jump ball all for naught. They had Ethan Kennedy down low. Not sure what they missed there, but Farmington pulls it back out, and we'll reset. Working it around the outside. I will comment here, just because we're courtside here, that Coach Taylor here for Farmington, great lettuce on that guy. That is some smooth waves in the. Oh, unlucky. And Bears come away with the rebound. 10-10, just over 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. And we've had a breakneck speed here, but things seem to be settling in just a little bit for both of these teams. That's from distance. Oh. Darius Folks. Bears could have used that one.
That's okay. You know those are going to fall. 10-10 game. You've weathered a little bit of a three-point barrage out of this Farmington team so far. So
yeah, both teams come out jacked up. Both teams seem to be settling in now.
Good D.
And that's great D by Folks. Davison West checking back in. And they will replace J.J. Wise and Darius Folks.
J.J. pulled the mask down on the way off. I'm curious to see if it stays around his neck. If that thing finds its way.
I'm sure that'll be I'll only wear it when I have to kind of vibe.
At least until you get too sweaty, then it's done for.
Right. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Ryan Parham, and we got I don't know about that one. Well, they gave it to Ryan Parham. Thought he established position first, and he got the elbow in there. I think he got bailed on that one.
You're talking about our courtside location. I want to say big thanks to Athletic Director Aaron Thornton. We were up there in that corner last night. And
Ryan Parham
still
makes up for it. Someone's got to talk to him. As Sam Kirkman forces the turnover, back on the other side, can't get it to fall. And everything evens out. The universe has evened itself out. Devontae West, and we got the block. He'll go to the line for two. Yeah, much better down here. The lighting's a lot better. Yeah. It's dark in the corners here, but absolutely great arena here. I love all the space. The hospitality room is second to none.
Yeah, so I tore up some pecan pie while I was in there.
Oh my gosh, the dessert table was absurd.
You know you're in rural Arkansas when you walk into one of these deals and there is that kind of food in the hospitality suite.
Oh, man. A lot of homemade was in there. Oh, buddy, man.
It's kind of like last week we were in Clinton for 4A regionals.
Yeah.
And on Friday, some random dude comes walking in and says, I cook a mean barbecue if you want me to bring some tomorrow. And I'll be darned if he didn't bring a whole big old plate of barbecue, and it was some of the best barbecue I ever had in my life.
Yeah, that sounds like a rhetorical question. And Ryan Parham with the blocking foul. So that's two quick ones on him. He's got to stop poking the hip out a little bit. I think that's what's getting him.
But yeah, he asked me where I wanted to be. I said, you know what, let's give courtside a shot when Jay Bird comes. So
we love it down courtside. Great angles, man. Oh, like I said, beautiful arena. And that's going to be out of bounds off the hands of Kennedy, and it'll go over to the Bears.
Yeah, not one of the newer facilities in the state. Obviously, it's got an older feel, but it's got the chair backs. Like, it's really well set up.
Well, it's been here a while, but it's still really nice. You can tell it's been here a while. I'm not saying it like to be, this place is a dump.
No, that's
not by any stretch.
It's not old or no. It's
I know they've hosted
facility.
A few of these in the past.
Yeah.
Devontae West gets it knocked out and gives it back. He was going for Malachi Summons, but the quick hands by Kennedy. And we're going to have a 4-second difference shot clock, game clock. Okay, clock is now turned off. I was wondering why they were running it, but I was just rolling with it. And I would imagine Farmington will hold for the final shot unless they just find something. Bears defense got a lock in. Oh, there it is. And that is not going. Bears do have a shot here. Oh, they got to be careful. Oh, and
what a mess.
Oh, and it won't. No shot. Well, it's 10-11. May sound like, this was a pretty slow, well-thought-out game. No, it's been back and forth. Both these teams playing some great defense, got some mean hands here. So we're going to catch our breath here. Again, 11-10. End of one. Bears lead up here in Paragould. Stick with us here. Second quarter coming your way.
Winning takes hard work, on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears.
Jay Bear, Steve Henson with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Way deep in the corner of Northeast Arkansas, where they live and breathe it here. They love their hoops up in this part of the state, that is for sure. And packed house here. A lot of Farmington, a lot of Sylvan Hills, but I've seen a lot of other logos too. You know, teams that just got done playing. You know, we got a couple of fellas from BB sitting right behind us. They were into that last game, boy. They got me into that one.
Got some Nettleton fans down to our left over there.
Yeah, Nettleton. They're usually pretty solid up this way. You know, like I said, Northeast Arkansas, they appreciate hoop. Oh, got the roll there. Kind of a wild bounce there as Rockwell gets the lay-in to go.
Ooh,
and that's going to be going the other way. Yeah, I can't say I don't disagree with that. Definitely beat him to the spot.
So you were talking about Press Taylor earlier, freshman for this Farmington team. I don't know what they're doing up there in Farmington in the northwest side of the state, but they're growing some freshmen.
Man, I'll tell you what,
McCullough for the freshman for Farmington's girls team earlier, 34 first half points, ends up with 36 in that 40-point victory. So impressive performance out of some freshmen. Parkview had a freshman really have a good game, even though they got beat pretty handily, but she played well. So, ooh, nice pass.
Maybe just getting a little too pass happy. We got a travel there, so maybe should have just took the shot in the corner, but as it stands, a turnover. Yeah, that's just really got to aggravate you when you've got freshmen that are just out here balling out, thinking like, I've got to deal with you for 3 more seasons.
There always seems to be that cycle of you. Look at J.J. Andrews is that way now that he's back in 5A.
That one's from way out there. Oh! Keenan Morris, the Cornerstone Restoration 3. That was from Apple Valley Drive.
If you live on Apple Valley and you need a roof looked at, you know, Cornerstone Restoration.
Hey, they got you.
501-273-4177.
Bears with a 2-point lead now, playing some pretty nasty defense now. Shots ain't going quite the way they were earlier for Farmington, but this is a team that can heat up in a hurry, and they do get the ball moving around. So Darius Folks with the rebound. He's off and running. Oh, the clean strip. And we got a foul here. All right, I thought they were going to get him for the steps, but that foul is going to be on Ethan Kennedy. Just his first. Malachi Summons checking out, as is Keenan Morris, and Curry and J.J. Wise will be back in here. So we've got the starting 5 back in. Go ahead.
I'll say a big congratulations. Well, we'll see what happens here.
Well,
big congratulations to my buddy Monty Patel, as the Fighting Monty Patels took down number 1 seed Forest City down in Magnolia in the 4A. So
shout out to my boy Monty.
Upset.
And Darius Folks going to pick up a foul. Thought he got a lot more ball than body, but that's only his second. So he's got to be careful, at least for the rest of the half. But yeah, I know Monty struggled with that team last year. Man, they just couldn't get anything going, and now look at them now, knocking off Forest City, power. And we're going to get the walk before the foul, so great defense by Deontay Curry. And Kennedy has just had a tough time. Bears don't bite, and they're athletic enough. They can sky. Man, they may not have the height advantage, but they will put it on the glass and go back running.
No, they absolutely will. This team can fly. Again, the talk all season since Big Miller Media Days has been lack of size. These guys play bigger than they are.
Absolutely. Number 13, P.J. Davis,
oh my gosh.
The embodiment of that. Darius Folks stops, pops, opens up shop. The Silky 2. Well, and finally, someone's got a 2-possession lead out here, so that tells you anything how this game's been going, and will probably likely go throughout its entirety. Almost had one there. Great switch on the defense there. That's something that the Bears have vastly improved on, is that defense, and they couldn't catch a break there as Zach Miller on the putback.
And one.
Oh, no, and one, but West still picks up 2 on it.
Coach Hill's giving our official.
Yeah, not sure. He just gave him the little shook of nah, man.
The official laughed at him, smirked at him.
I don't know about that.
Gave him the get back in the box, talk to the other official response.
Well, he got a quick explanation there. Probably still didn't like it, but bucket still counts, though. And Darius Folks, let's go! Oh, give me all 2 of these! Oh, we're going to need some restoration on the rim after that one, that's for sure. I know they did 3 points, but I'll give him a freebie there.
I'd say he gets up so fast, so unexpectedly quick. Those folks get up there to that basket. You think there's no way he's going to throw that down, and he's gotten
in trouble a couple of times this year, but on the breakaways, let's go. And that's something he does so well. He just gets those hands in there, and that's another thing that the Sylvan Hills team kind of gets slept on, is their hands are so fast, and they don't foul a lot with their hands. They get in there, they get ball. They've got great body positioning. Now that's improved throughout the season. Early on, they couldn't quite master that, but they become pickpockets here of late.
Well, and I tell you what, the one thing is I've followed Sylvan Hills over the last couple of years, and this is not a shot at the previous staff that was here, but this team seemed to almost falter as you got further into the season. It's been the opposite this year.
Yeah.
You've watched this Sylvan Hills team just get better and better, and you always talk about, man, you really hope this team is playing its best basketball this time of year in March, and it's hard to say that this team is not playing some of their best basketball. They had a nice little run there, last kind of quarter half of the conference play.
Yeah.
But they, outside of the letdown against Greenbrier, this team has played really good basketball.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's been fun to watch, playing at the right time. And so this is exciting stuff right here.
Yeah, you're kind of worried about him. I know the old saying, peaking too early. But, and that's a turnover, unforced. Eli Schwartzman on that turnover. So this Bears defense has been awfully pesky.
And one of the things is we talked about the West earlier and Harrison going down, and the one thing Harrison struggled with the whole game was the defensive just intensity of Catholic and how frustrating they can be to deal with.
They aggravate me. I didn't even watch that game, and I'm aggravated.
Yeah, I don't think
that's just one of those teams, man. They will.
Oh, it's a foul.
Oh, we got to get that. Now we finally got a little bit of a makeup there.
That's something.
I wouldn't have given him the foul there, but he had it there, and it's like, well, we got to call something. So, first team foul for Miller.
I don't think these teams in the West see the defensive intensity that you see in the Central every single week in and week out, and just the sheer athletic ability.
Yeah,
in the Central.
I think Sylvan Hills might have the athletic advantage, even though Farmington might have the height advantage. I mean, gets to his spot. Look at that. That is silky. Oh, Darius Folks putting on an absolute clinic right now. He's up to 9. And right now, Devontae, there's a hook. They didn't get it. But the defensive intensity has been a bit of a thorn in the side, and they're going to get that one. Come on. Just the first on West. 3.5 minutes here. That is the third team foul for the Bears. So 1 to give with 3.5 left here in the first half. 22-14. First round of the playoffs. And Coach Taylor over here for Farmington is, he is projecting right now.
He really is.
Not sure if it's just one of those things, I'm just yelling so you can hear me, or if I'm yelling because I'm a little aggravated. Maybe a little of both.
Maybe so. He He's not happy with his team. They look confused as you watch number 4, Teeter, shake his head, shrug his shoulders, not sure where to be.
Look at the recovery by the Bears. I mean, they are – oh, that's a nice shot actually by Teeter. But I think to your point, I don't think the West was ready for this kind of defensive intensity. And again, that's not to say anything negative about any of the teams out that way. And West going to the line for 2 more.
Well, and I'll give you a prime example. Prior to the Harrison Catholic game, the Harrison crew was sitting here next to us. And I walked up to their play-by-play guy and I offered him a Catholic roster. And he looked at me and he said, I've got one. I got a meeting. I said, that's great. I said, I tell you what, I said, just so you know, I said, this is a Catholic team that is pesky. Their defense will drive you nuts. They will frustrate you. They want to play physical. And he said, we've scored 70 on everybody all year. We won't be held below 70 by anybody in this tournament. Well,
and they got held under 60.
Yeah.
Well, and they run that like Princeton offense, too. Mm-hmm. It's just pass, move, pass. And they just grind you out. I mean, heck, we saw it against this Sylvan Hills team. Like, they cut, they moved. I mean, they wear you out. I mean, you got to bring the hard hat for Cat. Oh, throws it right to P.J. Davis. And Bears defense swarming right now. If they can put a little distance on them, they'll be sitting pretty. Step back. Oh. And Curry, wise to not jump for that one. Oh, Ryan Parham looking to check back in. Look at that, P.J. Davis going against the guy with a whole head higher. And forced the miss. Same team. And like I tell you, man, 13 is an absolute animal. And one. Give it to me here. Still counts for 2, and that is now a 9-point lead for the Bears. How's about it now?
What an impressive start out of our Bears in this one. And I go back, I think about last year, the 4A tournament was held at Farmington.
Yeah.
And I remember going up there with Mills to call that game with those guys. And the one thing you took away when you left there, one, the home court advantage was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I can't even imagine.
But 2 was, if they got in any trouble, you gave it to Lane Taylor, and he scored 30.
Got out of the way, right?
Like, you knew Lane was going to get you something. And in that Mills game, they ran into a more athletic Mills team, but Lane Taylor took over.
Yeah.
This variation of Farmington just doesn't have that guy right now. They're a good team. When they're hot, they can knock it down like crazy, but they don't have that
Yeah, they don't seem to have that dude to, just lean on, kind of the way we saw Little Rock Christian.
Yep.
You got J.J. Andrews where it's like, all right, if we need a bucket or 2 here in the next stretch, get it to that guy, get out of the way.
Yep, that's exactly
They don't seem
right.
to have that. Now, obviously, a much different makeup of a team. Mm-hmm. They tend to run a lot more of a team-oriented game from what I've seen here. But this defense is just absolutely causing havoc for this offense of Farmington. The speed, the athleticism. You just watch the footwork for the Bears. Mm-hmm. They're not fouling a lot. I know Ryan Parham's got a couple of cheapies in there. And they're throwing the... Ooh, that was close to a backcourt. Very close. But they are making them earn it right now. And I know you said a little bit of a push off there, but unlucky.
Got to grab that rebound.
And Schwartzman buries the 3. Oh, they needed that one in the worst way. A little bit of fortune goes their way. And the Bears just need to settle.
Nice move.
My goodness.
Get in the bucket.
Can't get one to fall.
I tell you what,
Golly.
I love these fans biased because they live and breathe on every play. They're not even a fan of either team.
Yeah, they're just here watching hoop.
Now. That's right.
But they appear to have latched onto the team in blue.
Yes, they have. We'll take it.
Good call. About a 30-second difference between shot clock, game clock. So theoretically, it could go 2 for 1, but it looks like they're going to bleed it down. Bears having something to say about that. Ooh, nice move by Schwartzman.
Oh, he
traveled there. Yep. Got the feet moving, so great defense here. So 33.9 left. Bears can hold for the final shot. I imagine they will. And they finally realize, maybe we ought to put the press on. And I think we're a little early. I think they were trying to check a guy in.
They were. I was going to say, I thought they were too late to get him in.
I think it was one of those, like, my man's over here wasn't paying the closest attention, but.
Yeah, to your point, no reason to rush this. Now, if you find yourself in an open spot, take the shot,
if it's there, hey, whatever.
Right now, Farmington's content as well, it looks like.
Well, if they can go down 6,
yeah,
I think at the rate it's going for them, that's pretty successful.
Yeah.
And I think right now only 7 points in this quarter. If I remember, they only had 12 after 1. PJ Davis slips.
Good job getting it back.
Gets it out to Ryan Parham. 4 seconds.
Put it up.
Someone's got to do something. Oh, and he jukes everybody out. Oh, and he can't get it to go. So the shot was there, just doesn't fall, but a little bit of chaos there at the end of the half. My guys back here, they are hype. Got a fella from Earl, got a couple guys from BB here. So
Antonio Whitley back there.
I'm telling you.
Well, good half.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're leading,
yeah.
Hey, absolutely, especially after all the talk has been Farmington. Sylvan Hills comes out, locks it down, 25-19, a 6-point halftime lead for the Bears. If it's anything like this in the second half, we have got a doozy set up for you here, but we're going to take a little break here, hit the hospitality room. They got a lot of homemade stuff in there, so I'm going to have to run in there real quick. But we will definitely be back here in just a few minutes here to bring you the second half. Again, 25-19, Bears lead at the half. Jay Bird, Steve Henson with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Stay with us.
At Pulaski County Special School District, student and staff health is a top priority. That's why we've partnered with Mainline Health to bring quality care right to our schools.
The Mainline Health Clinic at PCSSD offers primary care and behavioral health services, conveniently located behind Mills Middle School. From immunizations and physicals to treatment for illnesses and chronic conditions, we're here to keep students and staff healthy. Need support? Our behavioral health team provides counseling and mental health services right at school, making it easy to get the care you need. No missed class, no extra appointments, just quality care when and where you need it.
Quality care right here in PCSSD. Visit the Mainline Health Clinic today because your health matters.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning, in the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excels in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Jay Bird, Steve Henson with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. 25-19, your halftime score. Bears in the lead. They are in the driver's seat right now, but 6 points. I wouldn't feel too comfortable if I were the Bears just yet. This Farmington team has a tendency to get hot. They can shoot. Now, they're not falling right now, but you never know when it will start falling. Bears, though, very efficient from the field in that first half. In fact, they go 10 for 15. That's not too shabby. 7 of 11 inside the arc, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. You'd like to see maybe a little more volume. But as it stands, hey, whatever works, right? And then 2 of 4 from the free throw line. You'd like to see at least 2 more of those go in. But, I digress. But again, a 25-19 lead. Steve, just getting back in here. Oh, look at the homemade cookies. Oh, man. And the sweet tea here. Oh, my gosh. Man, we'll get his mic fired back up here. My goodness, boy, they said sweet tea, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a go. Oh, my gosh. I'm not even kidding, y'all. I can't stress this enough to the viewers, man. Like, the tea here is straight fire.
Yeah, there was some guy in there that was like, I'll take unsweet tea with a little splash of sweet in. I'm like, nope.
Get out.
Nope.
Get your credential revoked right then.
Like, look, I don't even need, a hotel tonight. I'm just driving it, man. I'm going to stay here until after the Little Rock Christian game. Yeah. Driving it. I'm all, sugared up for sure.
Absolutely. Again, 10 of 15 from the field were the Bears in the first half. Like I said, you'd like to see maybe a few more shots attempted. I mean, they did turn the ball over a few more times. Now, granted, dealing with the length of Farmington, they're a good team. I mean, nobody's not here. It ain't good. By and large, I mean, even 4 seeds, people tend to look at that 4 and be like, well, I don't know about that. I mean, again, Catholic put on a clinic.
That's right.
So anything, hey, it's March. This
March
is like
Madness.
one of my favorite times of year, regardless of what level it is.
Mm-hmm.
I know the pros don't really get into it too much until, maybe May, June. But, man, high school and college ball going at it right now in brackets. Oh, win or go home. You just... for my TV days, I would just live for the emotion on both sides of things. Just the crushing, blow and just the suddenness of defeat. But then, on the other side of things, it's just how zealous and overjoyous are you that you just pulled one off, especially if it's a crazy upset, I always root for upsets unless it's my team that's a favorite.
Right. Well, and that's the fun part, especially at this level, because sure there's going to be some blowouts, but there's always going to be that Catholic Harrison game or, these 2-3 matchups that are just solid ball games. And so far we've had a treat so far here today at Greene County Tech. And it's been a treat up here. I want to say thanks to Bobby Swafford as well.
Bobby Swaff.
Bobby's here. He's running around. We joked about my hat collection and how I got to change hats every time I get out of my car. So
right. You're like a NASCAR driver.
Right.
PJ Davis missed the first one, and they are just giving Farmington hell.
Yeah, they're not.
I mean, they've got him in jail right now. Mm-hmm. Glanced up at the clock, trying to get something. They're about to just throw up some.
That's a travel.
They got him for it. Uh-huh. Absolutely. My man's here. He knew it.
And I tell you what, they have no. It's like watching Harrison and a Catholic earlier. They have no answers for the defense right now. The Bears are throwing at them. They just cannot figure out any way to get the ball.
Well, it's the athleticism, and again, this is no disrespect to the West, but it's like. Oh, there it. Oh, I thought he was going to take that. Oh, and he may have got away with some steps and a late call. But
I think he had to find his whistle in his pocket.
Better late than never, I guess. Oh, Lord, Devontae West. But no, this is almost like, you get into one of these up and down time conferences and all of a sudden you're playing the Big Ten.
Yeah.
I mean, Big Ten, they throw elbows in that conference. Mm-hmm. They are known to be, Devontae West almost had him an easy 2. Oh, and look at that defense. Look at that defense. Oh, can't throw it over that guy. He tall. Oh, the verticality. Okay. Well, I thought Deontay Curry went straight up, but I guess not.
Ben Rockwell wanted a body there. He was going for the poster.
And I think that's one thing maybe the Bears need to do a little bit more of as, it worked out for them. No free lunch. But, maybe just slow it down a little bit, trying to come out. I know they like to run in transition, but, when you got the length that Farmington has and you're just in there amongst the trees, maybe just dribble it out or just hold on to it for a moment and then just get down and set your offense up. 25-20. 1.5 gone by here. Darius Folks. Man, Silky, that dude, oh my gosh, he is having just an absolute night.
I made a mention earlier where I like to see him drive it to the basket a little more. That mid-range is looking pretty darn good right now.
Oh, J.J. Wise with the excellent defense. The good switch help.
You know, we talk about the craziness of transfer portals and everything else around the state, and these guys playing summer ball together.
Oh, the glass. Oh, Schwartzman getting warm.
And J.J. Wise, a guy that he knows a lot of these Farmington players. Played with Press Taylor over the summer. Plays with a team out of Farmington, so J.J. knows these Farmington guys really well, and that helps when you get out on the floor with guys you really know on the other side.
Absolutely. You kind of know their strengths and their weaknesses, kind of maybe can take advantage of it a little bit. That foul on Maddox Teeter. So just the first foul for them.
And big thanks to Cornerstone Restoration for sponsoring our three-point line tonight. We'll see them. You can contact them 501-273-4177. Visit them online at crnstnres.com.
And a guy who hasn't really got going is J.J. Wise. In fact, no shots so far tonight.
It's the mask.
Oh, there it is in the corner. Oh, and they're going to get that. I think they're going to get that foul on Taylor. Yep. Got the hold there, so a foul and another 35 for him. But, yeah, it's been a lot of P.J. Davis and a lot of Darius Folks offensively. I mean, not that you're upset at that, mind you.
No.
But, J.J. Wise, he's usually good for about 8 to 12 points. Mm-hmm. They could certainly use it in this quarter. Well, this half, I should say. Oh, great cut. Oh, Darius. Oh, that is all, folks.
I would like to see J.J. moving a little bit more without the ball, but I know that was kind of designed to get folks to the bucket.
Whatever gets you points, I guess. 7-point lead. Just over 5 minutes left in the third, so still plenty of time. Oh, that is a deep three, and that is a hard rock off the rim. That's going the other way, a little over the back by Ethan Kennedy, and the Bears could really blow this open here in the next couple of minutes. Farmington's got to be careful. But obviously here we're here for the boys in blue.
That's right. Yeah, we'll let them just keep missing that shot.
Yeah, a little uncharacteristic by Farmington, honestly. P.J. Davis going right at him and can't get the roll.
Again, you say uncharacteristic, I say it's forced. This defense has been an absolute menace, and you watch the faces. It's a block. Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, P.J. got to get a little bit quicker there to that point. It was close.
Just his second foul. Ryan Parham going to check in for, psych, never mind. LOL, psych.
Third, yeah. He thought it was the third on P.J. That's what he said.
Yep.
He's going to check in.
As it stands, it is not the third, and boy, plenty of. Oh, and that is great defense by the Bears, and this is what they do best. Bang! Oh, the Cornerstone Restoration three from Fairway Avenue. Oh, Darius, my man's is on fire. Oh, he's on fire. He's burning down the house, and that's why we need Cornerstone Restoration.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
And listen, if you hear a street name that Jay says, Cornerstone Restoration can take care of you on that street, I promise you.
They absolutely can. Shout out to Sherwood, man. We found a thing here.
Hey, listen.
We want to get everybody involved here.
It was funny. I was walking through the gym the other day. I think it was, what game was that? I don't remember. I came over, I was walking through the gym and setting some stuff up and saying hey to Coach Hill, and I was wearing my Sylvan Hills hat and everything. And on the way across the gym, all the players looked at me and went, that's that Ma Mel dude. I thought I was about to get taken out.
He's got a rep. He's got a rep.
But I'm excited.
The Mall Mill guy from Sherwood.
Exactly. I live in Sherwood. My kids go to Sylvan Hills. We're getting ready for baseball season next week. We're excited. But
Peyton's been getting us hyped for baseball. Producer Peyton.
Peyton's had some. He's had an outing.
He's been all right.
He had a double the other night. So
maybe the Bears will make a little noise. I know they were going tonight against Russellville. He was a little worried about the pitching matchup. Now I forget the name, but I believe it was one of the Razorback commits on the mound for the Cyclones. Oh, great pass couldn't handle it. J.J. Wise comes up with the steal.
Hey, those are the moments you relish, though, man.
We got a clock issue here?
Yeah.
Man, see, these guys are sharp with it. I get the ball watching, and it's like, oh, yeah, there's some clock going. So just over 4 minutes left here in the third. Oh, Darius Folks. Ooh. Well, that's not one you want to keep in your bag.
We'll edit that one out of the broadcast. It didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I think he rushed that one a little bit. He was feeling it, though. That was definitely a heat check.
Well,
would have been big for him. That would have put him up 13.
Coach wanted, I think, a foul. That was what he was asking for.
It was borderline. I could see. He normally don't miss them like that. And we got the hook.
And we get the foul on.
Oh, they're going to give it to Curry.
First, yep.
You got to watch them arms getting around him there, their stripes. Three fouls for each team, 3.5 minutes left here, so guarantee that, that's in the corner, and that is not in. As Maddox Teeter can't hit the short three. Sylvan Hills would, P.J. Davis. J.J. Wise, ball's bouncing around. And P.J.'s.
Oh, what a play. That is a great play.
That is good defense.
Deontay West, he came up from behind and poked that out. It was a good play there.
Yeah, P.J. Davis gone cold a little bit here, so he does have a tendency to be streaky. But this is when you want J.J. Wise, maybe Curry to get in a little. Oh, my gosh!
Lord have mercy.
And the ball is here, there, everywhere, and we've got a jump ball, and I'm not sure who the arrow's with. It is with Farmington.
Yeah, Farmington.
So they survived that one. Good. Holy. This is when we need the replay set up from Will.
That replay. I guess I could have done a replay. Look, I'm trying to produce over here.
He's producing, he's talking and eating sweets. Oh, what a great play. But couldn't connect, but Farmington survives it, and they'll reset. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Step back.
Nope.
And that is way off, and P.J. Davis comes away with it. J.J. Wise. Nothing but net, but it got to go through the rim first.
Tough. I'm blaming the mask. He's just not.
Well, that's his first shot, really, so.
But you got to wonder, is his vision a problem with that thing on?
Yeah, maybe the depth, maybe get one or two out of your system. Oh, man, and that's going the other way. J.J. Wise. Oh, my man's taking the charge. What a play. Oh, this defense. If the Bears can pull this off, that's going to be the story of the game, is how this defense has locked it down.
Well, I want to go back to the Harrison Catholic game earlier today. One of the big things for Harrison was dealing with that defense for Catholic. That's a sharp-shooting three-point team. They made 1 3 the whole game.
Golly.
And you're seeing that right now against Farmington. This defense has really just been an issue, and they can't get anything to go from the three-point line. Bears have just dominated this game.
Well, it's good to get their guys some rest. Ryan Parham. Oh, yeah, double dribble. Good gravy. Thought he could get away with that one. Golly.
I'm about to say, I didn't think he got it tipped out of there.
Yeah, he tried to be slick. Got to wake up pretty early for these guys. Still a 10-point lead. Just over 2 minutes left here in the third. Oh, that is a golly.
I'm going to say he was trying to throw the lob and put too much on it.
Boy.
If the lob was there, if the pass was there.
Man, Kareem wasn't catching that. Maybe Yao Ming would have caught that. Boy, he launched that thing.
Yeah, that was tough. I don't know what you were doing.
Oh, speaking of tough, P.J. Davis going tough to the hole. He draws the foul. He'll get 2. And that's going to be on Zach Miller. Only his second. But that is now the 5th foul for the Cardinals. So Sylvan Hills double bonus the rest of the quarter here. And again, just over 2 minutes left. Boom.
Again, there's been a clinic. 6 minutes just about through here the third. 3 points for Farmington. 3.
Insane, man. And they you could tell they're in and out. And it does seem like they're forcing it just a little bit. Maybe trying to do, shoot themselves out of it. But, when you've got this kind of defense going at you. And see the lob passes, it allows the Bears to maybe get back and recover. so they can't even throw those crisp passes kind of the way Catholic does. Boy, they zip that thing around. Oh, wow, I thought that was a little body. I ain't mad at that call, but I'm mad at that call. Keenan Morris. Oh, that's his first personal. I thought that was his second. Only one, so Taylor goes to the line for 2.
And again, you just have to wonder how much the athletic ability that Sylvan Hills possesses is really playing into this lack of three-point shooting for Farmington so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're making them run around, so, I mean, that'll wear you out. Morris wanted to take that one, but he didn't catch it clean.
Yeah.
And a great play there by P.J. Davis. Didn't really have anything. He was about to fall out of bounds. Throws it off one of the Cardinals.
So they need to work an action there where they're bringing Malachi up to pick up that block, because if he'd have got a good screen there, PJ's just
right there at the free throw line. I mean, I like to see them take that shot, but if you're not comfortable with it, don't take it. I like it.
PJ had his man on skates. Here he goes again. He's feeling it right now.
Oh, gets it knocked out. Yeah. Just got to do something with it. Oh, that's a cheap foul right there. Golly. Well, Bears had a chance to really blow it open, and they couldn't take advantage. And right now, Farmington on a little bit of a run as they've cut it to 7 now.
You just got to be careful here. If you're Sylvan Hills, you got to find it. You got to find the bucket on our end. We've got to get some field goals to fall. But you know, as much as we talk about Farmington struggling from three-point land, it only takes one of those to see go through, and it changes your confidence. And so,
yeah, they've seen a couple free throws go through right now. So only a 6-point lead now. It was 11 just a minute ago. Darius Folks putting them on skates. Oh, that was clutch. Oh, in and out.
Bank is not open. It is 6:23 though, so
maybe some of these more rural banks are open. Farmington slowing things down. Got away with some steps there. A little wide.
Has Taylor hit one? Another miss.
They're struggling. Oh, great rebound by Darius Folks. And that's going to be a charge. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, they gave him the block. Wow. Oh, I thought he beat him to the spot. I ain't going to lie there, but woo, we'll take it. Wow.
Take a look at the replay here real quick. Oh, that is the wrong replay.
Oh, well, we'll figure that out here as Darius Folks is going to get 2 shots. Oh, man, big break for the Bears. Coach Taylor over here on the.
Over kind of late.
Was it a late slide?
It was pretty
Couldn't
close.
tell. I think I was blocked by a few dudes, and in and out.
No, he was there. He was there.
So we got a break.
That's a break.
Is what I'm hearing. Got a break. That's the 4th foul on Taylor, and that, well, ball don't lie, as they say. Oh, folks went for the steal, couldn't quite get it. Shot clock is turned off. 6-point lead for the Bears, under 20. Farmington just kind of working it around outside, trying to open something up. Ooh. Oh, what a move by Schwartzman. Bears got time for a shot. They've got to get one off here. Oh, and he can't get it to fall, so... Well, the Bears are a little bit of trouble here, but they are up 4 as we head into the final frame. 33-29. Just the lead here. Jay Burr, Steve Henson with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
Yeah, it's been so far. I mean, this game has been hotly contested. We've seen both of these teams really battle up and down the floor now. Farmington's, you said it early in that quarter that you felt like this Sylvan Hills team could start to pull away a little bit and separate. We're seeing Farmington continue to battle. This is why this is March Madness.
It is.
You don't expect anybody to win by 40. I don't care what the seeds are.
Now, yeah, and it is something that Sylvan Hills has been known to do. They've been known to kind of blow some leads. We saw it against Greenbrier. We saw it against Jacksonville. A few other instances where, they were up comfortably, but then, it's a little tighter than you would have wanted it. 4 points heading into the final frame, so better to have the lead than to not have it, I guess. But we got a doozy here set up for y'all. The final go here. Looks like the starting, well, no, Malachi Summon's still in, so starting 5 except for him are in, so 4 plus 1. And Bears need a bucket in the worst way. It's felt like it's been a while for them. I think they've been sitting on 33 for quite some time, at least the sort of final 2 minutes of that quarter.
Yeah, I need to get P.J. Davis going here in this fourth.
Now, you really like to see J.J. Wise get going, too. And, hey, man, asking you shall receive. So, P.J. Davis off the glass there.
I'm with you. I mean, you'd love to see J.J. get going. Maybe he'll hit a Cornerstone Restoration 3 here late.
Oh, great hands by Devontae West. Great play. And this is where you got to take advantage of your –
that was it.
They got away. There it is. Bang! Oh, the Cornerstone Restoration 3 from Holiday Drive. Oh, we called it. We've called both of them here.
I say we got them both, didn't we, Jay?
We sure did. You know what would be great is a Deontay Curry bucket.
Yeah, I mean.
We'll see. We'll call that a heat check from the announcers into things. Good defense, but better offense.
That's a creative finish.
Yeah, Schwartzman putting on a little bit of a show now as he's up to 9. Well, Curry's not in, so I guess we can't get that one. So, we're going to get the block. Oh, they got the charge. Wow. I didn't think he ran directly into him. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, but
I'm going to politely disagree with that assessment.
I'll say maybe a little bit of a makeup call there off of the last one that should have probably been a
that's when you let it go because he didn't hit either free throw. So it's like, well, all right. Again, the universe evens out.
Hey, listen, I want to say a huge thanks to all those watching us right now. I know you have some other options. I mean, obviously, AAA stream out there. We've got 300 people watching us live right now. We appreciate all of you.
We certainly do. And if you're, no. Oh, well, if you tuned in here for some Farmington, well, we're going to apologize ahead of time. This ain't the stream for that.
We're not apologizing.
Not even a little. But, hey, we are giving props where it's due, but we're going to disagree with that call.
Let me just say this. We will never talk bad about a kid. We will never trash a kid. But what I can promise you is that we are biased for Sylvan Hills, and while we will promote the student athletes on the floor for both teams.
Oh, bang, P.J. Davis. Oh, get hot, young blood, get hot.
We want more P.J.
But again, like Steve said, we certainly do appreciate everybody tuning in here.
Yeah, we want you to enjoy the broadcast. We're not going to trash anybody. That's a travel. Yep.
I might trash Steve a little bit, but that'll be about it.
How about say me, you? We're all fair game. Will, Avery.
You know what? We're not trashing. We're not trashing the sweet tea here up at Greene County Tech. That's for sure.
Or these snickerdoodles. Sorry, Will. I don't smoke glass.
Oh yeah, no. Will's tuned in now.
I don't know if he is, but he hates to hear me chew.
He hates to hear the muffled blah, 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 blah. P.J. Davis just putting on a bit of an and one show there.
Look, we want to make these broadcasts as fun and enjoyable as we can. Oh, my God.
Now that's a flop if I ever saw it. Come on.
Come on.
Jeez Louise.
He knows it. But this dude over here is something else.
Yeah, come on, man. That was kind of an unnecessary screen, too, but come on, man. You can't call that.
Malachi was literally in a slow stroll. Like, he was like,
Yeah, he kind of walked into him. I mean, Jiminy Christmas.
Press Taylor in the Farmington Community Theater for sure.
Great moves by Schwartzman. Couldn't get anything cooking, though. Oh, in the corner. That's Taylor. And can't get it to fall. Oh, Darius Folks just dribbling out of all kinds of trouble.
Screen. Oh! And one! Oh!
Couldn't get it, but they get the rebound, so all is well. He lands a little tough on the elbow, and we're going to get a timeout. Full timeout for the Bears.
Darius is okay, kind of grimacing with that left elbow.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He's dealt with a lot worse. Fans letting the Stripes have it right now. Can't say I blame them, really, in the last couple of trips. What's really funny about that Malachi Summons foul, though, it just kind of got dead quiet in here, and all you heard was the thud.
And it was.
And as you say, he casually strolled up to him, just you hear the trumpet bump, 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 and then just thump.
That was the
oh, come
whole
on,
thing.
man. If that's not baiting, I don't know what is.
I mean, that was the whole part of it. It was funny. I was watching it happen, and I'm watching Malachi walk at him slowly. He kind of steps
he bumps
to
him a little. I mean, come on, it's basketball.
Press Taylor went back to his days at the Farmington Community Theater and was like, if I fall like this and smack my hand, it sounds worse.
Oh, mercy. That'll work for him, I guess, so, you know.
Listen, my 12-year-old said he wants to get into acting. I need Press Taylor to give me some lessons.
There you go. Well, I know Sylvan Hills fans will hate to hear this, but 3 fouls to none in the quarter right now. And there's still just over 5 minutes left, so keep your eyes on that. That could play a role as this one winds down if they do get a couple of quick ones here in the next couple of minutes.
Jay, do you know what that means? That means they're going to have to do a whole lot of fouling in the final 2 minutes to get to the bonus. That's what they're going to have to do to us because we're going to be up so big. They're going to have no choice but to foul a whole bunch.
Well, that'd be ideal.
It would be, except it would slow things down for the
rest
of
the night. It would slow things down. You know, we got to get back into Sherwood at some point here. PJ Davis was working it a little.
Trying to decide how late I want to stay here tonight. I got to get Avery McMullen home.
Oh, gee whiz. They got a little too cute there, and that is another thing that Sylvan Hills does have a tendency to do. Ooh. Oh, man, that is tickling the twine by Maddox Teeter.
That's big.
And again, Bears had a chance, and they just, maybe just do a little too much at times. P.J. Davis doing just enough there. Wills that one in.
And that's your X factor. P.J. Davis has got to get buckets here.
Yeah, keeps it a 3-possession game. Schwartzman. Golly!
I think the elbow's
from the behind. Yeah, I think he's all right.
Nice.
And they slow it down. There it is. 3-ball. Oh! Oh, they get the rebound.
Through the trees and one.
Oh, can't get it, but Devontae West with the heads-up play. Oh, this is just frenetic, as they say. Frenetic.
That's 5 on Press Taylor. His night
is
done.
And he is out, and he's been one of their main offensive drivers tonight, so could be a big blow for them, but Schwartzman has picked up the slack a little bit, as has Teeter, so still plenty of options for Farmington. It's not like they're cooked, and especially with this only being a 7-point lead, just over 4 minutes left.
Teeter saw one go through. That would be concerning from my perspective.
Yeah, you want to make them earn it at least. And they haven't had a whole lot of those wide open threes. And, boy, tickles the twine on that one. Man, that net didn't even move. Devontae West, smooth with it. Like the finest jazz of New Orleans.
Halfway through the fourth.
Boy, and they let Schwartzman have that.
Oh, missed the
I don't know how that wasn't.
It's a travel. Oh, my goodness.
We got to call that, fellas, but it goes uncalled. We're going to help him out a little bit here.
You can't help him. He's told me to hush.
Oh, well, you know, he's got the hearing aids in. Oh, P.J. Davis, are you serious?
Wow.
Are you serious? Oh, my goodness. Sponsor whatever that was.
Wow.
Insane play brought to you by Insert Business here. Good grief.
Hey, look, and we need a few more of you. We got another game. As long as this one continues to go this direction, we got another one tomorrow night.
Oh, my goodness.
Tomorrow night that I'm still trying to sweet talk Jay into coming up for. I'll be here for it, I promise you.
Yeah, Steve will be here for sure. I don't know if I can swing that one tomorrow. You know, these schedules, boy, they're tough this time of year.
You are not kidding, man. It has been a tough stretch. And, again, we've got crews down in Magnolia. Assuming Little Rock Central advances to the semis, we'll have crews in Springdale.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Central, yeah.
So, I mean,
the network is booming, Metro booming, if you will.
It is, absolutely. We appreciate all the support. And again, huge thanks to Cornerstone Restoration and Coach Tipton as well for their support. And if you guys would like to support us as well, we could share our Venmo Cash App with you. And we've had some parents that were able to do that and help us out as well on some of the other networks.
Oh, absolutely. And big ups to the Rents, man. We appreciate y'all more than you know. I mean, I know sometimes we get onto your boys and your girls, but, you know, we do it from a good-hearted place.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, it's funny. Obviously I'm over at Maumelle, but I had the opportunity, Coach Garrison, you guys know and love Coach Garrison. I had the opportunity to go in the office and have a chat with our ladies over there a couple of weeks ago, and it's just a lot of fun.
Oh, that is some nasty English. Oh, man, A+ in reading for Schwartzman, and he's really carrying the load here for the Cardinals. He's up to 12. P.J. Davis carrying the load here the last few. Oh, my gosh. What an absolute pass. Oh, a little too strong.
Man,
almost had a bit of the rebound here. Oh, that one. Oh, that's a set. Oh, that's off. Oh, and the Bears come away with it. Good grief. That thing just hung up there on fingertips. Oh, Darius Folks! Oh, get you some!
Wow.
Bears back up 9. So, and he pokes it away. That is incredible defense. Can't get a break there. Coach Hill doesn't too much care for the lack of assessment there. But the lead is still 9. Oh, and look at that. Devontae West got those Mike Tyson quick hands. Ooh-wee. Keegan Roberts checking in now for the Cardinals. I'm not sure why he's taking Schwartzman out. Maybe just a quick breather, but, man, that's been your guy for the better part of a quarter and a half.
I got to give him a blow here.
Great pass.
Oh, that's
whoa,
another
buddy.
Goodness.
Whoa, buddy, they're letting him play.
Oh, they're letting them walk.
Man, great positioning there by Roberts. Comes in, makes an immediate impact. 7-point lead, just over 2 minutes left here, 48-41. Bears have the ball. Now, the Cardinals do have the possession arrow, so that could linger large. Bears slowing things down a little bit. Not sure I like it yet, but if they can get a bucket here, it'll go a long way. Devontae West. And he gets hammered.
Yeah.
Oh, and Teeter knows it too. Oh, they gave it to Kirkman. Excuse me, I thought it was Teeter. He was hanging his head like he was the one that had the foul. They're giving him shots?
Huh.
Well, hey, sure. Okay.
We'll take that.
Well, Devontae West gets shots here. And, oh, man. Can't get that first one to roll. They need this one right here, making it an 8-point game.
Yeah, I was going to say a minute ago when you said you didn't like them, kind of what I call Tom Brady and them taking the air out of the ball. But
hey, nails that one.
As long as you make your free throws, you're going to win this basketball game. And so,
well, like we say, score when the clock ain't moving.
That's right. Well, and you played it perfect. You got their shot clock way down. I think it was at 6 or 7 when they got fouled.
Yeah.
It was a perfect possession. You just would have liked to hit both free throws.
And Schwartzman back in. So just a quick breather for him, just to get him set for the last little bit here. I don't know.
Go to them.
They just let him have that. I'm not sure what Curry was doing or not doing. I mean, geez, don't let him have a freebie, and he's getting a little coaching here.
Yeah, I think what Curry thought was he had 2 defenders on his back, or 2 players he was defending on his back, and he didn't want to give up any top of lob, but all he did was just open the lane and laid him to the basket.
Yeah, I think even the Cardinals were surprised, like, okay, I'll just, all right.
Well, this is one of those kind of uniquely different moments where we're opposite of our camera. So Avery's across from us. Mm-hmm. So everything we see is backwards. Everything you see is backwards from how we see it.
Yeah.
We saw that. It was like the Red Sea parted.
Yeah,
Moses
struck the staff.
Nobody wanted
parted
to
the
defend
seas,
him.
and it was almost like Curry, I got it, you take it.
It looked like, to be honest, it looked like Maumelle Little Rock Christian at the end of that game after we were up 30 and had 4 guys with 4 fouls, and we decided we weren't going to play defense. It was just here's the rim, JJ, you may have it.
Yes. Do with it what you will.
Yeah.
Bears need something on this possession, as it's just a 2-possession game right now, 1:26 left. I'd imagine we're going to see some press and possibly some fouling going on. No call. Jeez. Oh, and they're going to get, I believe, is it Schwartzman? No, it is not. It is Roberts. No free throws yet. That's only the 3rd.
I told you.
But they will have one more to give. Figured go for the steal. And couldn't get it. And get it to one of your reliables.
If you're the Bears, you take every bit of this you can.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, heart rate jumped a little there.
They're asking. I mean, why are you backing?
He's giving him 5 seconds. I'm not sure what we're doing here. This is almost like the USA against Russia. Russia's not pulling the goalie.
I mean, it's a 2-possession game, but you got to be out there to force something and make him at least give him a 5 count. I'm shocked at that.
Oh, that's way long. Oh, boy, not a great shot.
Turns out to be
From
brilliant.
West.
Now you hit a 3 here, and suddenly it's different. Got to defend. Don't foul. That's
All
okay.
right, well, that's still a 2-possession game. 38 seconds left.
Yeah, you can live with that one. So now you got to get it across, and then they have to foul.
Oh, he almost had it.
Now force the foul. There you go.
Oh,
Good job.
great passing.
Oh, Coach Hill called timeout.
Oh, we got the timeout in. Okay, yeah. So 26 and a half left, 4-point game. Farmington with a foul to give still. There's about a half-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I mean, I know you want to get the steal there. I know it's a 4-point game, but I'm really surprised at the way Coach Taylor's playing this down the stretch because I really thought they would have fouled there to at least get
you would
that
have tried to
foul.
extend the game, too.
Yeah, I think here I would have expected them try to get a steal initially. If you don't get it, go ahead and foul back here and use that foul you have to give. Then on the next one when you inbound, now you can try to get it back here in the backcourt. If you don't, now you have to foul because you're out of time. But I'm a little bit surprised.
Yeah.
And even over here, they didn't force a 5-second count. They just sat back and let him dribble it out till they got to a minute.
That was the most surprising thing. I mean, just activate. Get them throwing the ball around because as we've seen, Sylvan Hills can sometimes get a little loose with the ball or the passes aren't maybe quite as crisp or, force them to make the error. As it stands, a 4-point game here. 26 and a half left to go.
Again, I'm a little surprised. I
believe there's only one timeout left for Farmington as well, so that could also loom large. Sylvan Hills with 2 timeouts, 3 fouls each for these teams. There it is. Couldn't quite get the steal, so now Sylvan Hills will be shooting. And you want that ball in really any of these guys' hands just about.
Try to get Parham back on the floor.
So nothing but shooters right now. And the quick foul there ran off maybe another second, a little more than that.
It was 1 second on the dot.
And now the substitution game start as Curry's back in for Parham. Darius Folks will get a couple free throws. You got to think, just hit one of them. At the very least, hit one of them.
Yeah.
Ideally, hit both, but you want to at least keep the pressure on, keep it. And he has yet to hit one tonight. He's 0 for 3.
Yeah, you need that one to fall.
They really need this one to go.
Yeah, at least
then if because even if they hit a 3, you could still make it a. Yeah, because now if they hit a 3, you could still make it a 2-possession game. And that's going to be long. Oh, goodness, Teeter. Oh, that was a bomb.
Wow.
And like we said, now, if you're a Sylvan Hills fan, you ran off a little clock. 13.8 left here. And right now, I would be setting up a play where you catch it in motion.
Yes.
Where if you can catch it on the run, that way you can maybe burn off another 2, maybe 3, at best 5. At the absolute best, you can run off 5 seconds.
Yeah, with 13 seconds, Farmington doesn't have the luxury of trying to get them in the backcourt and get a 10-second. They're going to have to foul if you don't get the steal.
Yeah.
And so now you'll be able to run the baseline. It's off of a made basket, so they can run the baseline down here. So that helps you a little bit. But I'm with you. If you can figure out some way here to draw up a go pattern and get somebody down this and make a catch on this
my goodness, that would be the most incredible
be the ideal play here.
That would be ideal. But if you can get somebody basically cutting across the middle, to borrow some football terms here, and they can run the sideline maybe a little, that would probably be your best bet.
Well, find 13, whatever you do. Find 13.
Yeah, find anybody. Right now, Darius Folks struggling from the line, so I would almost use him as bait.
Yeah, I would too. I'd play him up and then maybe run PJ out I think that might
or even get West involved somehow, but we'll see what happens here. J.J. Wise is going to inbound it. Passes it off.
There
Great play.
Perfect.
Great play.
Perfect.
Oh, that's...
What's the whistle?
Oh, I guess they're going to get the foul on West. Oh, well, okay. I didn't think he got there in time, but...
How did we only get 3 seconds off the clock?
Boy, that was a long 3 seconds.
That was a really long 3 seconds.
Well, Devontae West is going to get 2 opportunities here, and he can extend the game to a 2-possession game here.
Listen, there's almost 400 of you watching right now.
That's short. Golly. Oh, man, the lemon booty kicking in maybe a little bit there.
Thank you to Cornerstone Restoration for your sponsorship. Thank you to Coach Tipton as well. The Sylvan Hills family, we appreciate you guys for making this happen. You guys go see our friends at Cornerstone Restoration.
And he knocks that one down. Oh, goodness. So a 3-point game now, 10.5 seconds left. Sylvan Hills took that timeout. Now, Farmington does not have any more timeouts. So Sylvan Hills does have a foul to give. Depending on what happens here, maybe a use it.
Yeah, so this is always that interesting question.
This is where all the basketball debate comes up.
Do you foul or do you not? I personally, unless it's number 4, I'm letting them shoot. Like, nobody over there has been able to hit a 3 outside of
Curtin, or not Curtin, but Teeter.
Teeter, yeah, Maddox Teeter's been hot. I don't know that I subscribe to that, because then on top of that, you're forcing your team to have to make pressure free throws and get a pressure pass inbounds. 10 seconds, I'd let this thing play out.
Yeah, absolutely, a little bit here, because they got to go for the 3 at this point, so I would guard the line.
Well, but they tried
the same thing. They didn't bite.
And
that's a foul there. Okay, so
that's smart.
So about 2 seconds run off. 8.5 left.
Yeah, no, that's the smart foul. Now we'll see with 8 seconds. Just don't. He wants timeout. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So final timeout. And the heart rates are up. I know mine's a little elevated here.
Yeah, I mean, again, worst case scenario here, a 3 ties it, potentially sends it to overtime. You can live with that if that's what happens. You just don't. This is why I hate the foul tactic, is because, I remember a couple about a month, you don't like this conversation, but about a month or so ago, Arkansas was in a similar situation, needed to hit a 3. They knew they were going to get fouled on it, and they blew it up. They didn't do it right. Similar situation here. Coach Taylor's smart enough. He's going to get a guy moving to the bucket here to try to get them to where whatever happens, as soon as they feel contact, get the ball up out of their hands.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's a 4-point play. If Teeter knocks that down, he's hitting that that free throw.
Oh, absolutely.
Suddenly with 2 seconds, you're down a point.
Absolutely. And if you're the Bears, you can't foul.
No.
I mean, unless it's way up top or something like that. And right now the size advantage is going to play into the Cardinals' favor. Oh, that's a great play. That is a great play. Devontae West hit the ground hard.
On that right
and about a second and a half runs off. He's going to get 2 shots, though. He hits one of these.
That's it.
And that might be it.
Yeah.
And West is going to take a minute here.
What a great play.
What an absolute effort. Not sure I agree with the pass, as everybody was kind of bunched up over there in the corner, and it was almost like a Hail Mary in football, where you're just throwing it up and hope your guy catches it. Again, kind of using your size to your advantage, but, the athleticism of Devontae West went up, skied, and got it.
Well, get in the bucket.
Boom!
Big. That's
that is likely your ball game there, but things happen. It's March. It is March. So we'll see. 7 seconds left. 4-point lead. Curry coming in now for defensive purposes. And Curry misses that one, so the clock is running a little quicker.
Don't foul. Step back.
Oh, that's great.
Perfect.
And that's it. That is your ball game. That's your ball game. How about them Bears? Oh, my goodness. So the Bears come in here, and we're going to call it here. We're going to say they pulled off the upset.
Yes, they did. I've got upset complete on our social media update, man.
Absolutely. That was a game that not a lot of people gave him credit for. In fact, I was looking at the SB Live Pick'em. Only 17% of picks went for the Bears.
I was one of that 17%.
I was definitely one of them. Maybe I'm a little bit of a homer, but I had a feeling.
Look, again, we talked about it. The West, it's been a struggle. The West is not used to this defense. I think we have disrupted what they like to do around the perimeter as a whole. The Central goes 3-0. Now we await Little Rock Christian to see if they can get a win tonight. But 3-0 is Maumelle. 97-67 last night, 52-48 win for our Bears, and then Catholic with the big win earlier today over Harrison. So, again,
right now,
dominating.
Little Rock Christian would be the other team to get through, and I'm just going to call it here. I bet they do.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about that.
Got a good feeling about that one. So the Central putting on a show here in the first round with 1 to go. And man, oh man, you got to feel great if you're the Bears right now. Now, I do know they are actually going back home tonight. With it being the late game tomorrow, that's kind of the reasoning that they, Coach Hill had said, I want them sleeping in their own beds, in the comforts of their own homes and things like that. It's going to be a little bit of a late, not too late though. You figure if you leave here in the next, let's say 30 minutes or so, you get home by 9:30 before 10.
Yeah.
You're in bed at a decent hour, and you're right back up here again to do it tomorrow. 8:30 tip-off. The Bears will take on Marion. They are the number 1 team out of the East. Again, they actually knocked off El Dorado yesterday, 72-44, but a team that Sylvan Hills did beat earlier in the year in El Dorado. So we'll see how that matchup works. A lot different. They're from the East.
Yeah,
that
Marion,
East don't play, man. The East don't play.
We talk about size. Marion has it, so it'll be another one of those size games. Look, you can't bet against this Sylvan Hills team right now. Again, 12 out of the last 15 dubs. It's impressive. Coach Hill has done an incredible job. I love what I'm seeing. I love how he continues to build. So this has been a lot of fun to see as Sylvan Hills just continues to win. I want to mention real quick, make sure we talk about our friends over at Cornerstone Restoration. And you can call them at 501-273-4177 or visit them online at crnstnres.com. That's basically like Cornerstone Res, but, on the
web. They do it. So. Yeah, they do the initials.
Yeah, so, but please go see them. Say thank you very much for sponsoring our trip, as well as Coach Tipton and the Sylvan Hills Booster Club, part of that as well. So we appreciate you guys for supporting us on the way up here. We got another one tomorrow, though, man.
Woo!
So...
I might be there in the chat with everybody, but we'll see if we can get it to work out here for everyone. But if not, Steve will be here.
I'll be out.
Holding down the fort for sure.
I'll wear my Sylvan Hills hat one more time.
It's got a little luck on it now, so you might have to keep the trucker hat going.
Here's the bad thing. Will, I might have to get a hotel again.
Oh, man,
Because I got to turn around and be right back here on Friday. So
yeah, and I know you've got the Maumelle call, so they've got the 5:30 game.
Yep.
So you're going back-to-back tomorrow.
Yeah. No, well, we're Friday at 5:30.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, I'm looking at the wrong. Okay, yeah, 7.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm here for an 8:30 game tomorrow night, I might as well just spend the night like I did last night and come back for a 5:30 game in the afternoon. But
boy, how did they get the 3-day break there?
We got the perfect part of the bracket.
Man,
finally.
I'm telling you.
And man, I mean, it's earned when you win the Central. I think you earned.
Well, yeah, and especially the way this thing's gone here, the Central just flexing their muscle. And
absolutely.
Again, one more to go here with Little Rock Christian taking on Alma. That game will actually be the 8:30 game this evening.
Yeah, let me think here.
Because right now, what is this one here? Mountain Home and this is Little Rock Christian
girls.
Yeah. So Little Rock Christian girls.
You take girls and boys. The Central still undefeated. BB has advanced. Valonia has advanced. Little Rock Christian has a chance to advance. And
Parkview was the one.
Loss, of course. Come on, Little Rock.
Gee willikers. So. But, they went against the Farmington girls, and, good luck.
That's a brutal matchup.
That is just a matchup nightmare for them. But not so much a nightmare here, maybe another nightmare for Farmington as they go down to the Sylvan Hills Bears. 52-48 your final. Bears weather the storm there towards the end. And, again, we said it earlier in the game that the defense was the calling card of the game, and then also Devontae West from the free throw line, and then Darius Folks and P.J. Davis carrying the way, shooting from the field, knocking down a couple. J.J. Wise with just the lone three-pointer, but they needed it in a crucial moment there. So, yeah, absolutely. Oh, man, let's all catch our breath. We'll see you here again tomorrow night, 8:30 tip-off. Bears, the 3 seed out of the Central, taking on the number 1s from the East in the Marion Patriots. We will see y'all tomorrow night from the entire cast and crew. Jay Burr, Steve Henson with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Avery across the way. Right. Yeah, I got to shout out to homie Avery working the camera. That way, everybody can see what's going on here. But we certainly appreciate all our sponsors and all our viewers tuning in tonight. Again, 52-48 final. Bears doing it again tomorrow. We will see you on the road here at Greene County Tech.
Go Bears!